I'm eager to work with Congress wherever I can, but whenever I can act on my own to expand opportunity for more Americans and help build our middle class, I'm going to do that. We're going to double the distance our cars and light trucks can go on a gallon of gas by 2025. We're going to double it.
Well, the president rolling out new regulations on the trucking industry, but some truckers are pushing back, saying they can't afford these changes after they just went through a series of costly EPA upgrades. Joining us now is Director of Governmental Affairs and Communications for the Western Trucking Alliance, Joe Rakovats. He's a former trucker of over 30 years as well. Good morning, Joe. How are you?
Good morning.
Okay, so the issue with all this is these changes that are going to be made to these trucks. It's going to end up costing some $200,000, you say, and this could crush mom and pop businesses.
Yeah, the majority of the trucking business, 97% of trucking companies in this country are small businesses. They operate 20 or fewer trucks. And we have gone through a series of EPA mandates in improving the emissions of trucks that have dramatically increased the price of trucks. In '97, when I bought my last Peterbilt, it actually cost $97,000. That same truck today, if you could buy it, it's $165,000. And the majority of those increases are directly related to EPA mandates. It all sounds warm and fuzzy that we're going to increase fuel mileage, and average people probably go, hey, they do it for cars, why not trucks? It's really a dynamic environment where trucks are used very differently in many different applications, and this is an example of one-size-fits-all mandates from the government.
And we're noticing companies like UPS, they're actually supporting President Obama, but they're also accepting taxpayer money. What do you make of all of this? I mean, you mentioned that the majority of these trucking companies own 20 trucks or fewer. It's not just the majority, it's 97% of the 1.3 million of them. So what do you make of these big companies siding with the president?
Yeah, that's something that we have seen through this whole process, where large motor carrier interests wrap themselves in a green flag and they're supportive. And from our point of view, that is nothing more than them trying to use the government to basically monopolize the industry, knock the little folks out of the marketplace, and they themselves benefit through increased rates. In the example you're describing, UPS is very supportive of this, yet UPS sits there and garners $2.2 million from you and I as taxpayers here in Southern California to buy new trucks. Money that allegedly is available to small businesses, but as in the document I supplied to your producer, it's large businesses who get that corporate welfare from us as taxpayers. It's not a level playing field.
And I know that you argue that diesel is burning cleaner than ever before to the people who say that this is very important for the environment, which of course it is as well. But Joe, thank you so much for your time today.
You're welcome.